All right, next let's see your right hand. Yes, not bad.
Oh, ooh, hello. Welcome to Crazy Games. We are back in Genshin Impact, and we're continuing the Archon quest, Chapter 3, Act 1 story. And so far, we've just gotten into the new nation of Sumeru, and we've met Tighnari and Collei. And it was a little bit janky there in the beginning because I accidentally triggered this cutscene, so I did the one thing that I know that can kind of sort of fix it. Like, I accidentally triggered this cutscene while I was just like exploring the area and seeing if there's enemies to fight to check out the new Dendro Lumine, the Dendro Traveler. And I accidentally triggered this, so I'm like, oh, I gotta start recording. So I did the thing where I exit out of the game and I reload the game. Hopefully, like, it doesn't make me get stuck in this screen, but it does. Unfortunately, I thought they addressed this in the past, but apparently for this specific one, it just you get stuck in this screen. I wanted to do a bit more and check out Lumine's fighting, but I wasn't able to do it. So yeah, we're continuing this story, and so far we saw this like magical tree that's telling us to like do something. I don't remember what it said, but then we came into this area, smelled something, got a headache, passed out, and woke up in another like place with a big tree that can talk. But according to Tighnari, he says Tighnari, he says we're hallucinating, but we don't think so. So we want to find out more about this area and Tighnari and any more information. And we wanted to talk to Collei. So yeah, let's just continue.
But please remember that you still need to be careful. Understand?
Oh, okay.
Yes, I will. By the way, Master, I still haven't received the patrol route for today.
Look, Collei, today's patrol will be a long one, so you won't be coming along this time. Besides, there's a chance we may encounter... well, you understand.
What? Were we supposed to know something, or is he just hinting at stuff to make us feel like an outsider? They're having like a conversation about something they know about and we don't. Wait, is that thing on his shoulder like the 4-leaf clover for Collei? Collei's like she has like a lot of those 4-leaf clover motifs too. I wonder, is Alice from Sumeru? But yeah, another thing I wanted to like mention is that he's telling Collei that she's not going on patrol today, which is super convenient since we want to talk to her so she can spend the day with us, right?
But I have a vision too! Am I useless to everyone now?
Nah, you're fine. You're very useful to us. We shall use you.
Don't talk like that, Collei. This is not something you need to be worrying about right now. Ah, there you are. Feeling any better?
Is there something we can help with?
Yeah, since we'll be staying here for now, we thought we might as well try lending a hand around here.
I like how we just like decide not to answer his question.
Seems you're not the type to sit back and take it easy for a while, huh? In that case, perhaps Collei could take you two for a patrol south of Gandharva Ville for the day.
Okay, that sounds good. I wanted to talk to Collei anyway.
And if you're feeling up to it, you can be responsible for cleaning the Statue of the Seven.
Tighnari, we're ready to head out.
Okay.
Roger, I'll be right there. All right, we'll be heading into the forest now. I'll leave any further details to Collei.
Yes, you can count on me.
Okay.
So, Collei, what exactly are we going to be doing today? Tighnari mentioned cleaning the statue just now, but, that doesn't really sound like the job for a ranger.
Well, a forest ranger's responsibilities can be pretty diverse.
Okay.
We handle a variety of tasks, like checking the condition of outlying roads, maintaining forest facilities, ensuring fire prevention standards are met, and providing assistance to travelers and locals.
Okay.
As for Master, well, he has to handle more dangerous areas of the rainforest.
Okay.
Today we can perform routine checks on the pathway lamps as we make our way to the Statue of the Seven.
Okay, that sounds good. Let's do it, Collei.
Paimon, traveler, this way.
Aw, I was kind of
You can
hoping.
leave the task of checking the lamps to me. In the meantime, you two can keep an eye out for anything unusual.
Okay, that sounds good. I was kind of hoping that they did the one thing like they did with Yan Fei for the chasm storyline, where she actually is on the field and follows you. But nope. Unfortunately, we have yet again another disembodied voice. Oh, let's oh, I still can't get her yet. That's okay. Oh, wait, what? Oh, why is it not going into the right menu? Oh, there we go. Through mists of smoke and dark, or through mists of smoke and forest dark. Chapter 3, Act 1. Further observations. Check the lamps along the path. You can't be said to have really settled into rehabilitation at Gandharva Ville, but you can still ask Collei for some information. Yes, let's do it. Blup, 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 blup. Hey, doggy. How are you doing, doggy? You're doing good? Kion, Vanara. I don't know what a Vanara is. It's my first hearing your footsteps. Sorry, but I'm blind, so I can't be of any help to you. Still, my hearing is very good. Hello. Oh, hello. Travelers, merchants, and adventurers frequent Gandharva Ville, but your footsteps are more agile than theirs. You must be a lively and lovable youngster. That's a good thing, and a very rare to come by in Sumeru right now. Young traveler, may the Greater Lord watch over you. What's up with the Greater Lord and Lesser Lord thing, I wonder? Is there like 2 Archons for this one area? Or is it... I hope they go into that a little bit more. I'm not gonna try and speculate too much. Has something happened in Sumeru? Not at all. It's peaceful as always. It's just me, a blind old man, worrying about nothing. The use of Akasha has been growing in popularity, while fewer dusk birds are flying out of Sumeru City. I can only hope that this is a sign of progress. I don't really know what any of that is, so I can't really relate. Sorry. Oh, is this a cooking thing?
Was great. We definitely have enough for a grand feast this time.
Master Chef Ashpatsi. Even an idiot can't cook awesome food with this fresh meat. I like some fresh meat too. What does he sell? Aha! Looks like you know your stuff. Just pick whatever you want. Ooh. Oh, he doesn't have any like recipes though. Ooh, this is kind of expensive though. Spice. Is this like Dune spice? It give you blue eyes. A seasoning with varied flavors. It is made from the dried hara fruits and can enrich the taste of a dish. Therefore, Sumeru locals say spice goes well with anything. Okay. I won't talk to it. I won't talk to everyone too much.
What mushrooms do I need to
Farbod.
sell before I can finally buy a property in town?
I pick Rakhashava mushrooms every day. My waist is sore and my back aches. And I'm only in my 20s, haha. Sounds tough. No kidding. Picking mushrooms requires endless bending down. It gets really horrible after a while. Luckily, the Academia requires a huge supply of Rakhashava mushrooms, so I gained a steady job from doing this. My current goal is to save some more, buy a house in the city and live there. About Rakhashava mushrooms? Rakhashava mushrooms are great stuff. You know the name. That they must be something amazing left by Greater Lord Rukhadevata. I'm bastardizing all these names. I think they can serve as cooking ingredients, herbs, well, and maybe fertilizer? Well, I'm not sure. Since the Akasha didn't tell me all its uses, I guess I didn't need to know. As long as the Academia needs it, I can always make money from it. The only thing I do know is that it's a great ingredient for cooking. Here's some for you. Take a try. Oh, it's one of those first one is free moments, isn't it? When I pick stuff up, I don't have to bend down. It just goes into it just gets vacuumed into my inventory. Camran. Forest Ranger. If it wasn't for the forest alleviating effect on the disease, someone with Elazar would have never been allowed to be a Forest Ranger. Someone with Elazar? Is Elazar like a sickness or something? Elazar? Elazar? Question mark? Huh? Who are you? What are you doing here? Why are you asking about that? I'm just passing by. Right. This is Gandharva Ville. You can rest here if you're tired. If you don't want to be educated by the Forest Watchers, then take a look at the stuff on the notice boards. Forgive me for being unable to say more. Haha. I'm gonna go into your house. And jump on your bed. Wah, wah. Wait, let me get on the bed again. Wait, is this a bed or a table? Wah, wah. That looks like a bed. Oh, this is where I came out of. I think. I really like that. Like, I can activate that from so far away. It seems pretty, like, useful for, like, just traveling quickly without using too much stamina. Philby, he's from the Adventurers Guild. Taking the path through the chasm to Sumeru was a bad idea. I thought it was a shortcut, but nobody like me couldn't get through those blockades, so I had to go all the way around instead. That really exhausted me. Well, that's why I'm laying on this weird plank. Yeah, it sounds like it was a bad idea. Do you plan to continue? Of course, but give me a while to rest up. Since I'm already here, I have to pay a visit to Sumeru City. The locals told me that I should attend the festivals held there if I can. For example, there's something called the Sabzeruz Festival, which celebrates the birthday of Lesser Lord Kusanali. But when I asked if Lesser Lord Kusanali is also called the Goddess of Flowers, they shook their heads and said that the Goddess of Flowers and the Dendro Archon aren't the same god. It seems that the Greater Lord and the Lesser Lord, Kusanali, aren't the same god either. Okay, that's interesting. I don't understand. Then why is Lesser Lord Kusanali's birthday called Sabzeruz Festival? That's just obtuse. That's just being obtuse. I don't know either. Hopefully we get to find out. Oops.
Nothing wrong with these two lamps. Let's move to the next ones.
Okay. Okay, let's do it.
Oh, this lamp seems to be getting a little wobbly. Let me make a note of it.
It's a plant. Plants are wobbly, unless there's like hardwood or something, which I highly doubt. Mint.
No problems with this lamp. Good.
I don't know, this one seems a little bit too high compared to that one. Yeah, you're a lizard. Oh, it's a cutscene.
The statue of the Seven is up on top of that large rock formation. You must have seen it when you came down this road before.
I think so? Is that the one I went to? Oh, it's blue, so yeah, that's the one I went to get my Dendro powers.
It's pretty high up there, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Don't worry. If you're afraid you can't make it up there, I'm sure Master wouldn't mind if you don't clean the statue.
No need to worry. I'm a terrific climber. Shouldn't be a problem.
Oh? I guess I'll leave it up to you then. There's not much footing once you reach the statue, so be careful up there.
Okay, sounds good, Collei.
Paimon will fly up with you and help you with those hard-to-reach areas.
Oh, okay, nod.
By the way, Collei, do you know anything about the Dendro Archon? You know,
That depends. Are you referring to Greater Lord Rukkhadevata or Lesser Lord Kusanali?
I accidentally skipped Paimon's line there. I like moved my arm and I hit my table. That's like on my, I guess the table in front of me, and it pressed the button.
Huh? Greater Lord Rukkhadevata? Oh, is that the name of the former Dendro Archon?
Uh-huh. Greater Lord Rukkhadevata was Sumeru's first Dendro Archon. She created the rainforest as well as the wall of Samiel around the desert. Her works provided a means of peaceful living for everyone.
Whoa.
To the people of Sumeru, she's not only a symbol of wisdom, but also of power and kindness. Unfortunately, She disappeared in a great calamity that occurred a few hundred years ago.
Sounds exactly like what happened to Raiden Makoto. Does it coincide with Hanraya? Raiden Makoto.
According to what Masters told me, the sages later found the newly born Dendro Archon and whisked her back to Sumeru.
Wait, what? Then Archons are born? I thought they're people who like just became really strong and took the title. Or the only ones who's strong enough to take the title or something.
To celebrate the reinstatement of their lost deity, the sages dubbed her Lesser Lord Kusanali and let her reside in the sanctuary of Siristana.
Uh-huh. Then what happened?
Well, and then... I'm not too sure what happened, to be honest.
Huh? You're not too sure? But aren't you from Sumeru?
Yeah, how can you not understand every aspect of your nation's culture, huh? What's wrong with you?
Yeah, I'm from Sumeru. But...
Maybe it's difficult to discuss this topic with strangers. If that's the case, then don't worry, we understand.
Nod.
No, it's not that. I'm not trying to hide something from you. Besides, I don't consider you two strangers.
We're friends already.
Anyway, you two know Amber, right?
Wait, how do you know that? Where'd you get that information?
Wait, Amber? You mean...
Amber, outrider of the Knights of Favonius, the avid glider from Mondstadt. I think apparently Collei is also like a glider champion or of some kind. Maybe this would relate more, but I'll just say this one.
Yes, that's her. I once lived in Mondstadt for a while, and she helped me a lot during that time. You could even say that she helped me become a new person.
I haven't read I think it's like a web series or like a series of manga. I think is freely available for those who are interested, and it's also translated to English. But apparently she's one of the prominent characters in one of the story arcs, and it kind of details her past. And I think they keep referencing how she has like a tough life or something. It like references that. So whenever they reference it, if you didn't read those mangas, I guess, and you play this and they keep talking about how like, oh, she had a really tough past or something, you're just like, wait, what? But I guess that's just referencing that story arc, potentially. I haven't read it, so I don't know.
There's no one like Amber. She lives life to the fullest while always adhering to her strong sense of justice. She's ready to answer the call for action at any moment, but is also very understanding of others. She's like the spark that lights the fire in everyone's heart around her.
Ooh.
If you ask me, she's a prime example of a true outrider. She's the first person anyone coming to Mondstadt will meet. You can't help but be enthralled by her charm and enthusiasm, causing you to fall in love with the lands of Mondstadt and... Sorry.
Huh? Wow, you've never seen this side of Collei. Wait, we just met her, of course. There's probably a lot of stuff we haven't seen. I'll just say, huh.
Paimon thought the work of Outriders was a little different from what you just described, but one thing's for sure, you really like Amber.
Yeah, she's super kawaii.
Sorry. I was rambling on just now. It must have sounded kind of weird.
I think Amber's like character design is really good, but unfortunately her like gameplay combat character kit is not like on par with some of the newer characters, I guess. She throws out like a puppet doll thing that explodes. But I don't know. I guess it takes the aggro off of you, but maybe I just haven't built her properly. Because I have seen like videos of people saying, oh, I did the Spiral Abyss with this DPS, physical DPS Amber. And like it does quite a lot of damage. But I don't know. I kind of hope at some point they'll revisit old characters and, I don't know, tweak them or give them more abilities. Like, oh, you can augment your character with this other thing. And you can change their elemental skill depending on the situation or whatever. Or you can like customize them slightly. Like, oh, Amber gets another elemental skill that does this other thing. Instead of throwing out a puppet, she I don't know, hops in the air and glides and does this crazy bombing run forward or something. I don't know, something stupid like that. And then it just like kind of revitalizes old characters. They can also make it so that you have to pull for that. I don't know if people want to like monetize it. I hope they don't try to monetize a lot of like gameplay features. But yeah, I don't know. You don't know how game companies make their decisions.
It's alright, Collei. Knowing that you're a friend of Amber somehow makes Paimon suddenly feel a lot closer to you. So, how do you know that we've met Amber?
Yeah, I was wondering that myself.
Well, after I returned to Sumeru, Amber and I have stayed in touch by writing each other letters.
Oh, okay.
In one letter, she mentioned that Mondstadt was attacked by a fearsome dragon, but the city was saved by a mysterious blonde traveler and their floating companion.
That was mentioning someone else.
I knew you two were the ones she mentioned in the letter the moment I saw you. But, considering everything you've been through that day, I thought it'd be inappropriate to bring it up.
Ah, so that's how you knew.
Yep, so please know that you two have my complete trust. Really.
Well, I want to unlock you as soon as possible.
I wish I could tell you more about the Ginger Archon, but I have been away from Sumeru for some time, and I haven't read any books. Sorry.
Oh, okay, that's okay. We forgive you. Actually, there's really nothing to forgive. We can't expect you to know everything. You're just the first person we met.
That's alright. You've already helped us a lot. We had never even heard of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata or the Sanctuary of Surasthana until you mentioned them.
Oh, I'm happy that was helpful. There is one thing I want to ask, though. Why do you two want to know about the Ginger Archon?
It's kind of a long story, but if I were to shorten it, it's because we want to find our brother. You explained the purpose of your journey to Collei.
So that's why you're here. Thank you for telling me your story.
Oh, you're welcome.
Don't mention it. We are friends after all, right?
Paimon's right, we're friends.
Alright, we have a statue to clean.
Okay.
You both have my thanks. While you two are up there cleaning, I'll go ahead and inspect the forest canopy. Let's meet back here shortly.
You're saying you're not gonna help us clean? Aw, man. Of course. Hey, Collei.
I'm not a very good climber, so I'll just let you handle the statue.
Oh,
I'll
okay.
go check the facilities up ahead. By the way, once we're done with our work here, would you like to chat some more?
Sure, that sounds good. Hey. And I like zoom into her. She has like that weird feather thing on her vision, just like how Amber has it. Let's pull out Amber. Oh man, I have not used Amber in the longest time.
At the ready.
Hey, guess who I brought? Your friend Amber! Hey, we're best friends! Woo! Yeah, Amber also has like those feathers. I guess it's a little bit different. The pattern on it is a little different, but it's like pretty close. Oh, you can kind of see like that cross on Collei's thing. Her feathers, they don't actually look like feathers. It kind of looks like the cross on Amber's like bow. The cross with a dot. Hopefully, maybe in editing I'll no, don't move around. In editing I'll like zoom into those things. Does she have like feathers referencing Collei then in some way or another? Maybe not. But yeah, hers don't actually look like feathers. They look like a cloth of some kind. I don't know. Anyway, let's take Amber out of the team. My Amber is very, very not that strong. Unfortunately, she's one of the characters I've stopped using for a very long time. Who did I have here? Xingyan for shields.
I'm taking the stage.
Alright, let's get up this bad boy right here. Woo! Oh, I really like that. That is really, really fun. Can you imagine having to freaking climb and then you run out of stamina? It's so annoying. Squeaky, squeaky.
Now that Paimon looks at it, the deity that's carved on the statue is kinda small.
Small, S-M-O-L.
Do you think she's supposed to be Greater Lord Rukkhadevata? Or Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Maybe Lesser Lord Kusanali, uh-huh.
The name does seem to fit the statue somehow. Well, anyway, we'll have to figure that out later.
So when a new Archon takes over the place, does these statues automatically take the likeness? Or do they have to, like, make new statues of the sevens and then tear these ones down?
Let's get started on cleaning the statue. Paimon will fly up and take care of the top, and you clean everything below.
Okay, I don't have any hydro. You and Paimon have been testing. Oh, we don't actually have to do anything. That's good.
Nice work. That's one clean statue. Let's head down and meet up with Collei.
Okay, that sounds good, Paimon. I was half expecting us to, like, have to, like, either use a Nemo or Hydro to, like, get rid of some dirt, but the appearance didn't even change all that much. They couldn't even bother putting some, like, dirt patches on it or something. Oops. This one. Well, she's all the way over there. Hey, Collei, how are you doing?
Collei, we're back!
We're back.
Welcome back! You must be tired after all that climbing. Let's take a little break. I brought some fruit and water for us.
I didn't climb at all. Well, actually, I did climb at the very top. But what I was gonna say is I used, like, this weird zip line thing.
Yay, food! What kind of goodies did you bring?
Paimon, some restraint, please.
Hey, don't be a party pooper. It's not like Collei is a stranger or anything. Besides, the best way to compliment a chef is to show passion for their food. Xiangling taught Paimon that.
I prepared
Okay.
a nice portable dish that forest rangers like to eat called pita pockets. I hope you'll like them.
They sound pretty delectable.
What?
Whoops! I dropped it like a heart.
Ah, no, you dropped it on the ground.
It's still good. Just rinse it a little.
Not to worry. I wrapped a few layers of oiled paper around each pita. They should be fine.
Oh, okay.
Oh, whew. Paimon nearly had a heart attack there.
You enjoy the pitas together with
Those
Collei.
pitas are amazing. You're quite the cook, Collei. Thank goodness you wrapped them in paper. Paimon wouldn't have been able to sleep at night knowing something so tasty had been wasted.
You really know how to compliment the chef, Paimon. Since you liked it so much, I'll be sure to give you a copy of the recipe sometime. I'll even include all my personal cooking pointers, so you'll be making your own pita pockets in no time.
Yay! Thanks, Collei. It's hard to believe someone as diligent as you could have clumsy moments too.
Oh, I guess it happens from time to time.
So, Collei, don't you think that Tighnari's a little too strict with you? He won't let you touch anything without his permission. Paimon knocks stuff over all the time flying around the Traveler, but she's never said anything. Everyone has their clumsy moments.
No, you've got the wrong idea about Master. Sure, he may seem a bit harsh at first, but with some time, you'll see that he's actually very kind-hearted.
Okay.
I've heard the veteran rangers say that Master is from some ancient and mysterious race that is known for their cunning wit and reclusive nature. Oh, by the way, you've heard of the Academia, right? Well, there's a group called, something? Well, anyway, because Master does a lot of research on plants, sages from the Academia have written him many times, inviting him to take up an official position there.
Wow.
But Master declines their offers every time, saying, Sumeru City is too noisy. It'd be bad for my ears.
That does sound like something Tighnari would say. Speaking of his ears, I really like to pet them.
Seems you already know him well.
Nope, I do not.
Anyway, I'm sure the sages were not happy about his responses. Master could obviously have a bright future in the Academia, but he insists on sticking to the path of a forest watcher. Every day he helps the locals of the forest and passes on his extensive knowledge to trainees like me.
Oh, okay.
In fact, Master's the one who taught me how to make pita pockets.
Really? Paimon would have never guessed that. Oh, speaking of Tighnari, he was the one who took care of you after finding you passed out yesterday. He even carried you all the way here.
Oh no.
Paimon's still kinda upset, though. He kept scolding Paimon the entire way here.
What did you do?
Oh no, I'm sorry. Master might have been overreacting a little. But, it's mostly because Paimon wouldn't stop yelling, "Why, oh why? Is she going to die?" It probably started to get under Master's skin after a while.
Hey! Don't laugh! Paimon was genuinely concerned about you. Hey! Now even Collei's starting to laugh.
No laughing.
Ugh, that's it! Paimon won't forget this! It's time for some Paimonial wrath!
Oh no!
No! Don't touch me!
Huh? Collei, what's the matter? Yeah, like her "don't touch me." There's like this line that she says while she's fighting. I think it's like her taking damage, like voice line or something, where she yells like "don't touch me," and it's like really palpable, the kind of emotion that the voice actress seemed to have put into that line. So it's like, whoa. Every time she says it, I'm just like, whoa, whoa. It kind of gave me goosebumps. Like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. Oh man, I feel like guilty for some reason when I hear that voice line, even though I didn't do anything. Collei, what's the matter?
Oh, sorry, Collei. Paimon didn't mean to scare you.
No, I just... I didn't mean that.
Oh no, what's wrong?
Collei, are you okay? What's the matter?
No, I'm... I'm fine. I'm sorry. I must have startled you both reacting like that. Oh, well, it's getting late now. Let's hurry back to Gandharva Ville. I think Master and the others should be back by now, too.
Alright, it's a thing she doesn't want to share with us. We won't press her on too much. Let's do it, Collei!
Huh? What was up with Collei just now? And why is she in such a hurry all of a sudden? Look, she's practically running back. Paimon can't even see her now.
Paimon. Return to Gandharva Ville. Did I talk to this lady? I don't think I did. Ah, it's been so long since I took in some fresh and clean air. Traveling merchant. Hello. Hello, the environment here is pretty neat, right? Pretty great, right? Haha! Many may say that the air here is too humid, but it's perfect for me. You must understand that traveling through the desert is torture. If it wasn't for business, would anyone want to land a foot on that Archon forsaken place? About the desert. I'm sure you can imagine it without my help. The endless expanse of sand, the scorching sun, wind mixed with dirt. Not to mention the dangers that the sandstorm pose, and the ruins filled with strange mechanisms. According to some legends, there used to be no desert in Sumeru, but it was the battle between the Scarlet King and the Greater Lord that created the desert. The Scarlet King, ooh. Oh, but I don't really care how the desert was formed. I'm more interested in when it'll go away. That's when we, traveling merchants, will be able to do business more safely, after all. Big dream. I haven't been able to dream ever since I grew up, but still, one should dream big. Good luck. We'll find only if you dream big. Maybe one day the Scarlet King or Greater Lord Devada will come back again. Either will do. Upon their return, there will be no desert, no pain, no Samuel control engineers. What the hell is a Samuel control engineer? No, the Marston's doctors. Just saying. This cracks me up, huh? Oh, so there's stuff. Oop. Oh, it's a random lady. It's a really sad-looking
traveler.
lady.
You've returned.
I've returned.
Yep, we're back. Have you seen Collei by any chance?
Oh, Collei? Yes, I saw her go into her room just a moment ago.
And where might that be?
Oh, okay. Guess we'll just have to wait and talk to her tomorrow then.
Okay. Thanks, sad-looking lady. Wait until 8 o'clock the following day. Okay.
How many rupees of
So, like, a part of this is a desert then? Would it be down here? Interesting. So, what was that lady talking about? Not dreaming? I kind of remember... Was it from the preview I watched? Where they say, like, nobody here dreams or something? I guess that has to do with the Archon's power, because in the Golden Apple Archipelago event, was it Midsummer Vacation or something? I don't know what it's called. It was the machine that replicated the, I'm guessing the Dendro Archon's power that created all those mirages, and it's just like physically manifesting people's dreams and hopes and dreams, I guess. And yeah, something about like nobody here dreams, and is it because of like dream as in not like, oh, I dream to the American dream, or I dream to be a musician or whatever. Like nobody has dreams when they sleep or something like that here. Let's change the time. But yeah, I don't know too much about that. New mysterious places, more to learn. Very nice. More lore to be had. Ring.
Paimon was thinking all night about what happened with Collei, and still can't figure out what the problem might be.
New quest.
Maybe she's in a better mood now. Let's go check on her.
How many
Okay. Chronic illness. I guess I got a quest complete there. I don't know. I think I'll still continue. I'll do this one too. Chronic illness. Go see Collei. Yesterday did not quite end so well, so you and Paimon decide to go check on Collei. Does she have eczema like me? I don't feel represented in video games. Nobody in video games have atopic dermatitis. But yeah, like for me, whenever my eczema flares, I really hate it when I get touched. Even like my clothes touching me sometimes is very annoying. It like kind of like rubs against the rashes, and it makes it like super itchy, or it gets caught on like a skin flake or something. And, oh yeah, it's just terrible. I need to go this way. Whee! Oh, there's Tighnari. Hello. Tighnari.
Ah, it's you two.
Tighnari.
I was just about to go look for you.
Oh, okay. Isn't it a coincidence that we found you instead, huh?
Huh? Tighnari? What are you doing here? Where's Collei?
I came to check on Collei's condition. To put it simply, she's not well.
Oh no. Is that weird Elazar or whatever condition that one NPC said when I talked to him?
You mean she's sick? How could she be... Oh, wait a minute. Could it be because of what Paimon did yesterday?
What did you do, Paimon?
No need to worry. Something as small as you could never harm her.
Oh no.
This sickness is something that Collei has been dealing with for some time. Collei has been more excited than usual since you two arrived. A little too much so, to be honest. She hasn't remembered to take care of herself. I suppose it's understandable, though. She hasn't been around anyone she considered a friend for some time now. It must have been refreshing for her to have you two here.
So, Tighnari, what's really wrong with Collei?
Let's take this conversation elsewhere. Collei just fell asleep after taking her medicine. She needs some peace and quiet.
Okay. Ring! Where do you want me to go? It tells me it looks like it wants me to go into here. Do I need to go down or up? Looking up and down is so annoying in this game. Do I need to just go behind? Oh, yeah, just behind. Shoot.
All right, let's continue our conversation here, shall we?
Sounds good.
To be honest, I hadn't realized that you're that honorary knight from Mondstadt until Collei told me just now. I've also heard all about your deeds in Liyue and Inazuma.
Wow, those ears of yours must be really, really sensitive then.
So, just to clarify, what I'm about to tell you about Collei is not because of who you are or your past feats. Instead, I am going to tell you because...
For her friend?
Well, because Collei asked me to.
Oh, okay.
And honestly speaking, I was against Collei revealing her past to you.
Oh, we're really curious now. You gotta tell us.
But she insisted, saying you two treated her with sincerity and as a friend. So now she wishes to reciprocate the gesture.
We treated her with sincerity and as a friend. We just went out. We just hung out. We did some cleaning and she walked off. We checked some lamps. We didn't really do much, like... We didn't really have much of a friendship moment. I guess when she was, like, rambling about Amber, we were, like, kind of teasing her or whatever, and she kind of thought of that as something friends do.
So, Tighnari, what exactly is wrong with Collei? You said this is something she's been dealing with for some time. Just how serious is it?
Right. Ever since she was a child, she's been afflicted with a disease called Elazar.
Oh, okay.
Elazar?
What's that?
Yes, it's a disease unique to the lands of Sumeru. It is characterized by dark and hardened scales that form on the body.
Oh, that sounds like that one disease in Game of Thrones that is also, like, scales that form, and then that one dude, like, sacrifices his daughter or something who has it. And then one of the main characters, or one of the more prominent characters, gets it, except another smart character, like, does this, like, procedure a really painful procedure that helps him get rid of it.
At first, the afflicted may only feel mild numbness on the affected area of the skin. However, as the disease progresses, one may begin feeling fatigued and even experience peripheral paresthesia.
What's paresthesia?
In its final stages, the disease strips a person of the ability to control their own body, and they effectively become completely immobile.
Okay, but why does she not like being touched then? Oh, I guess you would feel her disgusting hard skin, scaly skin.
That sounds terrifying.
They'll lose all control over their body?
Wait, hold on. So when Collei seemed to be acting a little clumsy earlier, it was because...
Correct. That would be the effects of Elazar, which is precisely why I do not want her carrying or holding anything, lest she ends up hurting herself.
So is there any cure for Elazar?
With appropriate treatment, the disease can be effectively controlled before it progresses to a more serious stage. However, there is unfortunately still no true cure for Elazar.
No, it feels exactly like my eczema.
Nevertheless, Collei's mother still hoped that there was something out there. She handed Collei over to an organization known as the Fatui after one of their members lied and said they had a cure.
No, not the Fatui.
What? The Fatui?
They're like sometimes evil.
Ah, it appears you are already familiar with them. That'll save me some explanation. Anyway, the person who eventually rescued Collei and brought her to me for care said that she had been given to a harbinger known as the Doctor.
Whoa.
I have no idea how this doctor managed to do it, but her case of Elazar was completely stable for all the years that Collei was with them.
What? No way.
However, Collei's days with the Fatui were anything but pleasant. Collei is a resilient individual and always tries to appear cheerful, but her experience with the Fatui has left deep scars. Even now, she can still feel deathly afraid of someone touching her.
Oh, what did they do to her?
Oh, Paimon had no idea Collei's been through so much suffering.
Oh, by the way, Paimon, Collei wanted me to tell you that she's sorry for scaring you yesterday. She also wanted both of you to know that she's sorry for hiding her illness.
She doesn't need to apologize. None of this is her fault at all.
Well said. I hope you'll get a chance to tell her that in person the next time you see her.
Okay, that sounds good, Tighnari. What should we do next?
Collei once thought that it would be impossible for her to have any real friendships. I trust that you two will never let my trainee experience such emotional pain again.
Oh, you're putting a lot of a responsibility on us all of a sudden, Tighnari.
Don't Don't worry, Tighnari. We'll take good care of her.
Until the next nation comes around and we just leave this area and leave her all by herself again. How's Collei's condition now?
Well, it's not too serious at this point. She overexerted herself the last couple of days, which is what led to her breakdown this time. As long as she has taken her medicine and gets plenty of rest, she should get better. Though, I must admit that Collei's condition was much more stable when she first arrived here in Gandharva Ville. She was interested in the work of the forest rangers the moment she saw us. I could see that she was serious about learning, so I felt compelled to ask her to join us. Her stamina has gotten much worse recently. Though a moderate amount of physical exercise is always necessary, I'm afraid the long-distance patrols are a little too much for her now.
No.
All right. Now that I've told you about Collei's past, I think I'll head into the rainforest to find some ingredients needed for her medicine. I'll see you two later.
Wait, can we come along?
Yeah, we'd like to do something to help Collei too.
All right, but I must warn you two. The rainforest is a dangerous place, especially for someone who's still recovering like the Traveler. You must follow closely and listen to every instruction.
We've been to a poisonous place before that electrocuted us or something as we walk through it.
No problemo.
Let's go then. We'll be looking for a plant known as lunar lotus. It's often used to help those afflicted with Elazar recover their energy.
Well, okay.
Hey, Tighnari, where exactly are we going to find this plant?
Lunar lotus can be found all over the rainforest, but it often grows right here around Gandharva Ville.
Okay.
Given the name, it sounds like we should be looking for it in the water.
You are correct. Lunar lotus grows in the water. When fully matured, they look like giant blue flowers floating on the water's surface. Quite an attractive species, if you ask me. The large petals are actually the plant's leaves and sepals, which surround a very small flower.
Ooh.
You should note that many of the plants found in Sumeru have names that are contrary to their species. Take the Kalpalata, for example. The plant is not a lotus at all, but rather a vine. And then there's the Sumeru rose, which is not a rose, completely contrary to its name.
Oh, huh. Okay then. New to
Okay.
Paimon. Never bring up the topic of flowers with Tighnari.
Yeah. I'm actually kind of excited to do some fighting. Where was those enemies? I didn't want to move too forward in case like it triggered something, so that's why I kind of like dicked around a little. Let's fight these guys.
Propagate! Pyrotechnics!
Yes, yes. Charge the burst. Oh, I totally missed. Oh, I don't have any like. I don't have any.
Wind Strider!
Projectile or ranged characters. Oh, it's so nice that these people can be sucked. Hey there, cute little creatures. Prepare to be decimated for your resources. The cooldown on the elemental skill feels a little bit too long.
Scatter!
Wind Strider!
Feel the beat!
I don't really understand, like I haven't really looked into the reactions. It seems to me though, when I read it, like the description of what they do, there's like a two-step to it. Like instead of like doing one reaction and that's like it, like I don't know, like a melt or something. You just combine fire and ice and it melts, and it does a amount of damage. It seems like it does one thing and then you do another thing to like trigger it. So you gotta kind of like combo it twice. Is like the gist of Dendro reactions. So you would maybe like combo Dendro with Electro to apply something, and then you combo that with like something else that it would do something. I don't know. I should really look into that before I try actually
There should
explain
be
it.
lunar lotuses growing somewhere in this area. Let's split up and begin searching.
Oh, okay, that sounds good.
If you could manage to gather 4 of them, that would be sufficient.
Oh man, I've got it. Thanks. I'm a master of
We'll
gathering.
rendezvous here once you've gathered the needed amount.
It's all of a sudden nighttime. Fresh neo lotuses. Are these actually like actual
Alright,
lotuses?
we've gathered enough lunar lotuses. Let's head back to meet Tighnari.
Oh, why was that instead of in little text? It was like in brackets. Or the lunar lotus, the actual word for it, I guess. Are those actually or are they quest items? Are they actually the resource itself? Or are they quest items? Oh, they're quest items. Flowers that grow in wetlands in the forest and bloom at night. Their fresh petals are important ingredients for the treatment of Alazar. Fresh Nilotapala lotus? Lunar lotus.
Hey, Tighnari! We found the lotuses you requested.
Very nice.
Let me take a look. Good, very good. These are all excellent quality.
Very nice.
I'm quite glad you two came along. Your exploration experience helped save me a lot of time here. It seems we even have enough time to stock up on some other things I need.
Okay, yeah, let's point us in the direction.
Hey,
We'll go for it.
Tighnari!
Oh, hey, what are you guys talking about?
Oh, Tighnari! Someone's calling your name. They're dressed like a forest ranger.
Ah yes, that's Amir and the others. But didn't they just set off not too long ago? What are they doing back so early?
Is there a monster that we need to fight?
Let's go find out what's going on.
I hope it's a monster we have to fight. Hehehe. Ring. Yeah, there's one more over here. Yeah. I don't even know why I picked up so many. They're just gonna go out of my inventory when the quest is ended, right? It's a really sad lady.
Tighnari, thank goodness we found you here. We were just about to head back and find you at Gandharva Ville.
What's going on?
We just discovered a withering zone.
What's that? That sounds really ominous.
The Withering is back? But the patrol route you were on should have been already clear just a week ago. It reappeared so quickly. Can you tell me the exact location?
It's up ahead, deep in the river valley. It's appeared in a spot that blocks nearly the entire narrow part of the valley area, so we decided to come find you as quickly as possible.
Okay, that sounds
And the
good.
radius of the contamination?
Sorry, I couldn't get a clear enough view to tell.
No one in our patrol team had a vision, and it appeared to still be spreading. So we didn't risk getting any closer.
Do you need a vision in order to, like, clear it out?
Okay, I understand. You made the right decision. I'll go deal with it right away. In the meantime, please guide these two back to Gandharva Ville.
But no, Tighnari, we can help.
Wait, Tighnari! Why don't you let us help you?
We don't have a vision, but that's okay.
You two have only just arrived in Sumeru. You're still unfamiliar with many things in these lands.
Oh, you seem to assume a lot about us, even though I've never really talked to you before. Have I talked to him? I don't think I've talked to him before.
There's a unique type of anomaly that occurs in the Sumeru rainforest. It's called the Withering.
The Witherer.
The affected areas not only cause nearby vegetation to wither, but it's also lethal to wildlife and even people. If you don't carry a vision, then you should think twice before approaching such places.
Oh, okay.
Yes, Amir is absolutely right. I wasn't kidding when I said the rainforest is a dangerous place.
And that we shouldn't go alone take this?
As Amir said, only someone with a vision, that is, the power to manipulate elements, will be able to resist the Withering's corrosive effects for a time.
No, is that how it is?
That's right. If any of the forest rangers without a vision come across a withering zone, we first make a record of the location and then have a ranger with the proper abilities deal with it, like Tighnari here.
Huh, I wonder why. Is it just Tighnari's character that he, like, talks really condescending to us and just assumes we don't understand anything? Or are they doing this on purpose because they, like, Hoyoverse was anticipating maybe the 3.0 patch would pull in a lot of new players? And wait, no, new players won't be able to get to this part of the story right away. Huh, I don't know. Maybe it's just his character that he's, like, super condescending. He just, like, exposits and mansplains things to us constantly and just assumes we're dumb and don't understand anything.
Only someone with a vision can venture within a withering zone and find a way to deal with it.
I might be able to help with this. I can also control the elements.
But you don't seem to carry a vision.
It's in my butt.
Don't worry, she may not have a vision, but she's a real pro at using the power of the elements.
It seems the rumors about you are true. In that case, all right, you two may accompany me.
Wow, you flipped your stance really quickly. You didn't even like make sure like that we would be it would be safe for us to go into Withering Zone first. We're like, let's do this.
We typically only teach visitors how to identify the Withering as they're about to leave Gandharva Ville. We'll make an exception today and show you what it looks like up close.
Let's do it. We need to collect more of those lunar note lotuses because we really care about Collei and her condition. Oh, I got a thing. Clustered leaves of cultivation now. 4 leaf sigils. You will sometimes come across cluster leaves of cultivation in Sumeru, which will scatter 4 leaf sigils around when they come into contact with Dendro. Use these objects to make your adventures to Sumeru easier. Ooh, okay. 1 Primo Gem, please. Thank you. What's this thing? Sumeru Rose.
Stop. Don't move any further. Look there in the distance.
What's there?
Huh? Where? Oh, look! Those plants have withered! That whole area is kinda gloomy. Even the air looks like it's filled with ash.
Ugh.
Oh, Paimon doesn't like the look of this.
That is the Withering. All right, traveler. We're going to have to enter that Withering zone. Once inside, we'll need to look for what we call tumors of the Withering. If we eliminate those, then the area will be saved.
Gotcha. Let's do this.
Thank you. But I must warn you. Don't push yourself. This is your first time handling this sort of thing, after all.
Don't worry, I have Chi-Chi on my team. She'll heal me if I get hurt.
Even with elemental powers, once you step inside the Withering Zone, you may experience extreme discomfort. If at any point it becomes too much, return outside of the zone and take a breather. It could become a matter of life and death. You ready then? Let's go.
Let's go, let's go! Burn out.
First, we must locate any branches sustaining the Withering Zone.
What's this? Summon Dendrograna. Ooh. Dendrogranum. These strange spirits that accompany the appearance of auspicious branches are Dendrograna, that symbolizes the protection of Dendro. When charge attacks and aim shots hit, Dendrograna will attack alongside them. There are also some objects that will appear throughout your adventures that can only be activated or destroyed using the powers of Dendrograna. Okay. Yeah, there's more. Dreadful Withering. The Withering is not a fixed location. Instead, it refers to the areas that have been corroded by some sort of mysterious and ominous power. In these areas, characters will accumulate decay. The speed of this accumulation will differ depending on the Withering Zone you're in. Decay reduces stuff. If you remain in the Withering Zone after your party member will fall. You must use the power of Dendrograna. Oh, okay. Only when all the Withering branches within the Withering Zone are destroyed can the tumor of the Withering be at the beating heart of the area be destroyed. That sounds good. Okay. Let's do this, baby. So how to kill that somehow. I'm accumulating decay. Oh, the music. The battle music. Whoa. So yeah, if I use so that is like that little seed thing that appeared. These seed things is Dendro and I don't remember. Dendro and Hydro, I think. And if I hit those seed things with
Feel the beat.
with Pyro, it blows them up. But if I hit it with like some other element, it does like a different thing. Lone Boot. What am I supposed to do? I got the Dendro thing, but it didn't do anything. Alright, so I go here. And I destroy this, right? Charged attacks. Okay. Wait, what? No!
Great work. Now that all the branches have been cleared, we'll need to take care of the tumors.
The tumor. 1 month, 2 month, 3 month. What do we have here? Fungus. A monster with basic intelligence. Ah, it's just a monster thing. Dangers within the Withering Zone. What? No way. Okay.
Power core! Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
I guess Dendro and Anemo just creates a slow reaction.
Go.
Oh, there's no
Destroy the
interaction.
tumors of the Withering.
There's no interaction with Cryo, it looks like. Wow, everything's better again.
We did it! Everything's returning to normal now!
That's what I almost just said, Paimon.
Yes, thanks to you two. We were able to quickly restore this area back to normal.
Tighnari? You make it sound like we did well, but why does Paimon have the feeling you're worried about something?
It's that obvious, huh? Alright, it's like this. Recently, the rate at which the Withering Zone appears has been increasing. Even though we were able to quickly clear that Withering Zone, it won't be long before another one appears.
Oh no.
If that simply meant more work for me, then that wouldn't be an issue. But it's far more severe than that. The Withering is leaving lasting effects on the rainforest itself. For instance, even though we cleared out the Withering Zone, many of the plants that were affected will not recover.
No.
This presents a crisis for the ecosystem itself. Many plants in the rainforest are already in decline, directly impacting the wildlife that depends on those plants. And most disturbingly, as the appearances of Withering Zones have started to increase, Collei's case of Elazar has also become more serious.
Is that just a correlation and not a causation, though? Oh man, it rains on Tuesdays, so Tuesdays must make it rain.
Huh? Well, why's that?
I'm still not sure of the exact reason. However, I've received word from acquaintances at the academia that similar cases are being reported for patients with other conditions.
Is there no way to permanently get rid of the Withering?
No, none that we know of. The Withering has been recorded in Sumeru for millennia. It's said that it originates from the depths of the world. By the way, have you heard of Irminsul before?
No, I haven't.
Irminsul is a tree located deep beneath the surface. Although it isn't like any tree we know in a biological sense. You can basically think of it as a large tree that grows downwards rather than upwards.
What? Have I heard of this before? I don't think I have. I wonder why they gave the prompt to say that you have.
I'm sure you've heard of ley lines, right? They're like the roots of Irminsul, spreading and extending from a massive cavern deep underground all the way up to the surface.
They're similar to the Narukami shrine tree. Spreading and extending a massive cavern sounds a lot like what we saw when I lost consciousness in the cave.
Ley lines continually absorb the memories of this world, which are then funneled into Irminsul, allowing it to collect knowledge and wisdom from ancient times to present day. The Dendro Archon is known as the God of Wisdom because her consciousness is directly connected to it. It is also said that the Dendro Archon's power is a manifestation of Irminsul. And as for the Withering, its emergence is related to a disease that's affecting it.
Huh? You mean Irminsul is sick?
That's right. My ancestors learned of this from Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's familiars a long time ago. But even those mysterious creatures did not know of a cure for Irminsul.
Oh no.
I'm afraid we Rangers will be battling the Withering Zones here for a long time until a cure is found.
Oh no.
All right, that's enough on this topic for the time being. Now that we've taken care of things here, it's time for us to head back to Gandharva Ville.
Okay. Let's go help Collei. Alright, let's return to Gandharva Ville. Should I walk back? Oh, maybe I should grab that teleport. No, I'll do that on my own time. Woo! Taking the sights a little bit more. It is kind of a shame that we didn't get like a really high up vantage point to look down to see the full area. Maybe we'll get that vista like sometime later. But being in the thick of things in like this canyon or stream or whatever you call this, we don't really get to see much, but I guess this gives like the feeling of like we're being like constricted by this jungle, by this forest. Like, oh man, this is so dense. We really gotta like watch ourselves. Oop, boing. Oh wait, what? Boing. What? Oh man. Hut. Hut. Boing. Come on, come on, come on. Yes, 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 yes! Spider-Man! I don't think Spider-Man does that. It's more like Link, I guess. Link's hook shots.
Our recent catch was great. We definitely have enough for
Oh, Tighnari, you all made it back. How did it go?
It went well.
The Withering Zone you reported has been taken care of. No need to worry.
It was easy.
Wait, is that?
Is that a toucan?
Oh no, Hypatia!
Uh-oh. Oh, that name sounds familiar. Who's it? Oh no, that's the lady. That's the green hair lady that I said it was Sucrose's mom in the very first episode. But we wanted...
What's wrong, Tighnari?
Yeah, we want to take care of Collei. There's so many issues.
This Duskbird is Hypatia's designated courier for urgent news. You do remember her, don't you? She's the scholar you and Paimon were following when you first arrived in Sumeru.
Oh, wait. How do you know we were following her?
Oh, her? How could we forget? So did something happen?
Was he spying on us the entire time we first stepped foot here?
Let me see what's written in the letter first. Oh.
So what's it say? And what's with that weird expression on your face? Just let Paimon read it. Huh? All Paimon sees are 3 squiggly lines.
Yes, allow me to explain. After we brought you from Hypatia's cave to Gandharva Ville, Hypatia resumed her meditation. She must have just finished. It's been nearly 3 days since she's had anything to eat, and it appears she's forgotten to prepare some rations. This letter is her asking us for help. We need to go.
What? You mean she's been sitting there for 3 days? Hey, wait, how did you know all that from just a few lines on the paper?
Well, obviously because this has happened before. Last time she drew 5 lines, and by the time we found her... Well, I'd prefer not to remember that. Needless to say, Hypatia's been through worse, but we should still get to her as quickly as possible. I've got some emergency rations set aside for times like these. Paimon, Traveler, could you two bring these to her?
Oh, I guess we gave, the special, whatever, lunar lotuses to Tighnari, and then we can take care of this, and he can take care of Collei.
Wait, you want us to bring her the rations? But will the Traveler be okay if her cave is still filled with that funny incense?
Let's find out. Here, Traveler, take a smell and see. So, how do you feel?
It's a light and refreshing fragrance. No unusual feeling this time.
Huh? Really? You're not feeling even a little drowsy?
Nod.
Wait, how'd you know that she'd be okay this time, Tighnari?
Back when we were clearing the Withering Zone, I observed that she could adeptly manipulate the Dendro element. I knew then that she would be fine.
Whoa. If I didn't activate Dendro Traveler, would this line change? Or is it because we were... we used that, like, Dendro Grandum thing, and that's what he's referring to?
And if I may ask, when I was telling you two about Irminsul's ley lines, was what I described similar at all to what you saw while you were unconscious?
What I saw weren't hallucinations, were they?
That's correct. Those weren't hallucinations at all. Though I don't intend to apologize for deceiving you. Because what you saw is of significant importance. Not just for the nation of Sumeru, but the entire world of Tevat. My forefathers were shown much favor by Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. We took an oath to protect this nation together with her. Now that that duty has fallen to me, it was part of my responsibilities to ascertain whether you could be entrusted with the fate of Sumeru. Now, after seeing you in action with my own eyes, you have earned my confidence, and I no longer feel the need to hide any secrets from you.
We're like, we keep coming to these nations and then having to deal with this, like, the nation's, like, problems. But really, we're here just looking for our brother. So what exactly was it that I saw?
When you passed out, your consciousness had connected directly with Irminsul. What you witnessed were actually real memories contained within Irminsul itself. I could try to tell you more, but it would be better if you went to ask Hypatia instead. Her focus on meditation and use of Spirit Borneol are aimed at establishing a connection with Irminsul, just as you did.
That sounds nice and all, but will she really help us? Seriously, she completely ignored us the last time we tried talking to her.
Yeah, because she wanted to go to her meditation spot.
That was because when you ran into her, she was in a special phase of her training. During that time, she must avoid communicating with others.
Okay.
Please, wait here for a moment.
Be like watching him leave. Hello, random bird. Oh, goodbye, random bird. Oh, you're back. That was fast.
Here, take these. It's a meal I packed for Hypatia, as well as some other ingredients. I'm sure it'll come in handy.
Okay.
Also, here's a letter that I would like you to give to her. Just show it to her and she'll answer any questions you may have.
Thank you. You didn't really need to prepare anything. I have like 100 sweet madams in my inventory.
No. I should be the one thanking you. You've both been a great help these last few days.
Ring.
Hypatia should still be in the cave. Let's go inside and see how she's doing.
Okay, letter to Hypatia. Can we read the letter? Ring. Box lunch from Tighnari. Emergency food. Uh-oh. Is that a Paimon? That Tighnari prepared for Hypatia. Paimon took a peek into the lunchbox, finding some traditional Sumeru delicacies that looked very tasty inside. Letter to Hypatia. We can't read it. A letter from Tighnari to Hypatia. In this letter, Tighnari explains her identity and situation after coming to Sumeru and requests that Hypatia help clear up your doubts. Okay. I think I'm going to end things here. It's been over an hour, and this part of the quest has been going on pretty long. Actually, no, I finished one part of it, and I started another one. So, but it does look like this is going to continue. So I'm going to just leave that for the next video. And yeah, hopefully I didn't, I don't know, make the durations of these videos a little bit wonky again, like I did for the event, the Golden Apple Archipelago event. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed. I hope to see you in the next one. Oops. Subscribe for more crazy game stuff, and goodbye.